so young, who chasing that paper, I've been on my grind. Hey you guys. I'm just so young, who chasing that paper, I've been on my grind. You can keep the fake love and all the concern, I don't have the time. Okay. Hey you guys, so I know it's been a couple of days. I was really consistent, and then I'm gonna be so honest with y'all, like I can't even say depression for real, but just like just a spiritual break was needed, you guys. This is not gonna be long because I'm actually at the park. I'm about to have me a little picnic by myself because weekend depression has been like beating my ass. Kid you not. And like y'all like, what is weekend depression? It's when I only get depressed on the weekend, y'all. I don't know if this is a real thing, okay, but it's a real thing for me. Like, I moved out here to California for a temporary work contract. All my family is in Florida, and like during the week I'm okay, you guys. During the week I can function, I can manage. Like, I think it's really because I work all day, and so when I get home it's pretty late. I don't have much time to, you know, really do anything. And then home, it's like 8 o'clock back home, so they all tying down and doing everything. But it's these weekends, you guys. Like, for the past few weekends I have been just staying in the house the whole weekend. Like, not even just staying in the house, staying in the bed. Not even just staying in the bed, you guys. Like, I haven't been even going downstairs. Like, I haven't been eating, I haven't been doing anything. Like, just getting really OD depressed on the weekend. So this week we decided to do things, well, this weekend we decided to do things differently. So we are at the park today. Like I said, I'm gonna go. I see some trees, some big trees over there. I'm trying to stay away from the kids. I see some big trees way over there in the back, you know, some shaded area. I got my Bible, I got my Sudoku book. I'm gonna do some exercises. I got my weights, you know. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I did mess up by coming at 1 o'clock, but I need the vitamin D, so I'm okay with that. But okay, you guys, so I do want to talk to you really quick before I start my day, and it's about separation versus isolation. So like I said, I haven't been showing up the past few days, and it's not because I haven't wanted to. It's just because I was in a really a space, not so much a depressed space. I told you guys I've been only getting depressed on the weekends, but more so like a space where I've been feeling like I need love from other people so much. Like, I can't be happy, I can't function if I'm not getting love from somebody. And that love can be in all forms, you know. It's not even just relationship love. It's like platonic love, friendship love, family love, you know. I want my people to call me, you know. I want them to check in on me. I want them to care about me. I want to know that they care about me. And it's like, I've just been seeking that so much. And you might be like, oh, that's not a bad thing. Like, everybody wants love. And it's not a bad thing, but it is a bad thing when you want to be loved so much from other people that you forget who loves you the most, who is going to give you the most peace. Like, you know, when I feel alone, instead of going to God, I go to friends or family, you know, or the person I'm in a relationship with. And you can't do that, you guys. Like, I really had to understand and process this. So for me, like I said, I'm in California. All of my family is back home in Florida. I don't know not nobody out here. That's what you call separation, right? That's physical separation. You're apart from people. You're not around anybody. That is separation. Okay, cool. Keep that in mind, right? Because I thought that's all I needed. You know, I'm like, God, like, you already separated me. Where's the blessings? Where's my happiness? Separated, but I'm feeling lonely, and I don't want to feel lonely. Like, it was just a lot of emotions, you guys, that I was feeling, and I couldn't really explain or express why I was feeling them. And so what I had did was I ended up going on a 3-day fast, and my fast was from people and social media. And you might be like, so I had to break this down for myself, right? Because when I even looked it up, I'm like, I had never heard of anybody fasting from people. Like, I had never heard of anybody going on a fast, especially in the Bible, from people. Like, in the Bible, it legit says, like, you need people, like, da da da, all that good stuff. But what I also realized is that it's a bad thing when you isolate yourself for depressive reasons, right? That's not good. God doesn't want that. But when you're isolating yourself to get closer to God, of course he encourages that, okay? So don't ever feel like you taking a step back from people is a bad thing. And no, you guys, I was not on like no suicide watch or anything. Like, I legit just stopped responding to people. I stopped engaging with people for 3 whole days because I needed clarity on a lot of things. I needed to process a lot of emotions. I needed to just sit in silence. Like, believe it or not, sitting in silence is, it's like you think you're sitting in silence, but you're still thinking, you know? It's not like you're still thinking, you're still processing things. It's just, it gives you that clear head space to just understand what it is God is trying to show you. Like, you guys, I done came up with 10 new business ideas. Like, I feel really good about the space that I'm at right now. You know, like, I went 3 whole days without talking to anyone. Mind you, before this, like, I would completely flip if I didn't talk to nobody all day. Like, I would, internally, my anxiety would be so bad. Like, I would just be so up there. And so for me to go 3 whole days without talking to anybody, that was something major for me. And like I said, I'm not sitting here trying to cause nobody no worry or cause anybody concern. That's not my point at all. But for me, it's like, one thing I want you guys to really take heed to is don't try to reach out to people when they're unreachable. Like, what are you just heard somebody passed away. Why is you calling their phone? Why you didn't call their phone when they were still here? Why you didn't send them no text message when they were still here, when they were still alive? Stop trying to reach out to people when they're unreachable. That goes for relationships, friendships, you know, family situations. Stop trying to reach out to people when they are no longer reachable. Reach out now, bro. Let them know that you care about them now. Like, my whole thing was, like, my family and my friends, they were showing so much concern when they hadn't heard from me by day, I think it was day 2 or day 3. And my whole thing is, y'all hadn't even talked to me for days leading up to this. You know, like, I'm confused. And what people are really, it's like, people don't care to check on you, engage with you, right? As long as you're showing up. Like, I just don't understand it. You know, as long as y'all see me active on social media, posting, doing this, you're okay. But you don't think to reach out to me. Like, I don't know if it's making sense, you guys. I had to break it down to somebody yesterday because, like, I'm like, you reached out to me because I was no longer bothering you, because I was no longer annoying you. And so when that stopped, now you're like, oh, where is Dynasty? But you don't sit here and think to reach out to me because I'm not around. You know, like, I don't know, you guys. I don't know if it's making sense to y'all, but what I'm trying to say is that, like, people will reach out to you when you're unreachable. When, like I said, I literally just stopped reaching out to people. Like, that's literally all I did. Because, like I said, I'm the one who calls everyone. I'm the one who checks in on everybody. So they know that I'm good because I'm checking on them. But they don't know that I'm good because they're checking on me. Like, you guys, is it making sense? I really don't know if I'm making sense right now. I'm just trying to express what it is I've been feeling. So, anyways, back to the main point, you guys. There's a difference between separation and isolation, okay? Isolation is when you are alone, not just alone, but it's like you're not engaging with people, like isolated. Where's my, I wrote it down in my notebook, y'all, because I was taking notes. So let me give y'all the definition of separation versus isolation. Separation, the action or state of moving or being moved apart. That's physical. That's me coming to California. I was separated. Isolate, to cause a person or place to be or remain alone or apart from others. Identify and examine or deal with it separately. Right? So what really got me was to cause a person or place to be or remain alone or apart from others. That's what I had to do, you guys, because it wasn't just about separation. Like, okay, yeah, I'm separated, but I'm still calling everybody. I'm still texting everybody. I'm still checking in. I'm still reaching out. I had to isolate. I had to remain alone or apart from others so that I could grow. And I'm not sitting here talking about, I mean, I was gonna make it 5 days, but I just kept it at my 3. But like I said, you guys, I went through a lot of growth in just those 3 days. Like I really did. I've learned a lot about myself. I grew closer to God. Like, I've been reading my Bible. We've been getting the tea. We need to do some Bible study for real, because I be clocking the tea. Like, I be clocking the tea in the Bible, y'all. And it's tea. For real, for real. So I think that's what we're going to do today. I'm finna get out. I'm finna go set up, get my headspace together, and we're going to do some Bible study, all right? I'm going to read the Bible verse, and we're going to talk about it, because it gets messy. But okay, you guys, so good chat. Like I said, I'm about to go set up, and I will see you guys in a little bit.